Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to learn how to make this upsell page using Funnelish. So stay with me till the end. I will show you everything from scratch. So let's get started. So first of all, we have to create a new funnel for this upsell page. So by the way, this is the upsell page that we are going to clone in this video. So right now we are in Funnelish, and now we have to click on blank funnel, and let's call it Rosabella Upsell. And now we have to add a new step, so just click here and we have to choose the default template. Just click on create. Now we have to add a name, so let's call it Upsell, and this is the URL, so like this one. So make sure this URL is unique, and the step type should be upsell. So if you scroll down, you will see here upsell. Just choose this option and click on create. So now we have to click on this edit icon and choose the first one. And let's open the preview, and we can see they used DM Sans font and Just font. So let's see the Just font, is it available or not. Yeah, it's available. So we can see most of the time they used DM Sans, so DM Sans font will be our default font. So just we have to go to page properties and make this font DM Sans. So this is our default font. Now we have to just click here and choose full width. So this is our first section, and let's see, this is the first section, and this is the background color, and we can see the padding top and bottom 20 and left right 15 pixel. So let's add the padding first. And to add the background color, we have to click on this plus icon and choose color. Now we have to paste the color code here. So now we have to add a row, so just click here on this blank space and choose the first one. This is one column, and inside this row we have to add a container, so just click here and choose container and remove the margin top, and we can see it's 760 width. So let's select the row and make the max width, it will be 760 pixel. And on this container we have to, let's see, so we have to total 5 row. So just click on add new box, and here you can see total 5 box we have. And let's see, we can see the gap is the margin is 15 pixel, so we can add this margin in spacing here, so it will be 15 pixel gap. So now we have to add this text, so let's copy this text, and let's see, it's 16 pixel DM Sans. So just click here and choose the paragraph, and let's remove the margin and padding first, and let's make it left align, it will be 16 pixel, and the color will be white. And let's see the color code. So this is the font color, and we can see the line height is 24 pixel. So let's add the color code here, and the line spacing is 1.5, so it's 24 pixel line height is already. And now let's click on container and make sure its alignment item alignment is center. And yeah, so now we have to add this spacer or border. So we can see the border width is 138 pixels, so this is the border color. So let's click here, and now we have to add a spacer here, and it's a 2 pixel height, so make sure the width is 2 pixel, and just paste the color code here. And now we have to select the container and make this fixed to it, and let's make it 135 pixel, and this one also 135 pixel. So now we can just select this spacer and clone and drag it here. Yeah, it's good. So now let's copy this text, and this is 20 pixels, so let's add a new paragraph, and it should be bold, and let's add this paragraph. So we can duplicate this paragraph and add it here. So now we have to select this container and make this box fit content, this one also and this one also. It looks broken, so let's see the preview. Yeah, you can see the preview is good, so we don't have to do here anything. So now we have to add this. So we can see here the padding bottom is 12 pixels, so let's click on this container and we have to click here. Now we can add the padding bottom here. Now we have to add a progress bar. So if we search here, you can see this is the progress bar. Just click and drag it under this container, and let's remove the margin and padding. So the progress bar it will be 50%, so let's make it 50, and we have to remove this text. So just remove this label text, and the label text color will be transparent, so now it is hidden. And let's see this color code. And I have to paste the color code here and here also, and the style should be simple. And let's see the background color. You can see they used a background image. To add this background image, so you have to do some custom CSS. And by the way, you can see the progress bar height is 24 pixels, so let's make it 24. And you can see here the background color, so let's make it white. It is working fine here, but here the background color is still showing like dark or gray. So we can keep this, and we have to do some custom code, so I will skip this part. So let's go to the next section. So now we have to add a new section, so just click on this plus icon, and here you can see everything. So let's select the section and drag it here, and we can see the left right padding is 15 pixel and padding top is 24 pixel. Let's see the padding bottom. You can see here 15 pixels, so let's add padding. So left right will be 15, top and bottom will be 24 and bottom will be 15 pixel. Now we have to add a row, and let's see the row width. Yeah, this one is also 760 pixels, so let's add it here. So now we have to copy this paragraph and let's see the size, it's 16 pixels. So let's add a paragraph, make it left align, and let's see the color code, and the line height is 20 pixel. So let's make it 1.4 or 1.3, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's 21, it's perfect. And if we make it 1.2, let's see. Now it is 19, so let's keep it 1.3. And this part will be bold, so just select this part and make it bold. Yeah, it's good. So now let's add this part. So to add this part, we have to add a container. So let's select the paragraph, and if you click on this plus icon, here you can see the sidebar is open. Now we have to click on this container, and yeah, let's see the margin bottom, it's 15 pixels, so we can add the 15 pixel margin top on this container. And let's add a new box, and the first box width will be 50 pixel, and you can see here the margin right is 10 pixels, so we will add the 10 pixel here, so it will be gap 10 pixel. And let's add an image, and we can just right click and copy image address. Now we have to paste the image address here. So now let's copy this text, and make it left align, and make sure the container alignment is center. Let's see the font size, it's 36 pixel, and this is the color code, and it will be bold 36 pixel, and this is the color code. And make sure hash be for the color code, otherwise it will not work. And you can see the font weight is 800, but in Funnelish we can add only bold or normal font. To add to make the font weight 800, we have to use custom font, and let's keep bold. And we have to make the text the font family Jost, so just search here. This is the color, this is the font. You can see the font is not working, so just click on this cross icon and select the font again. So let's save this and refresh the page. And you can see now the font is working fine. So now let's add this paragraph, and let's copy this text, and under this container, so just select the container and click on this plus icon. Now just select the paragraph, and let's see if there is any gap. Yeah, we can see 10 pixel margin top, so just keep the margin top, and let's paste the color, the text here. And we can see this is 20 pixel, this is the color code. So let's make the font size 20 pixel, and the line height will be 1, because the line height is 20 pixel. And let's see here, we can see padding top and bottom 8, and left right will be 10, so just make it 10, and the top and bottom will be 8. So now we have to copy the background color, and we can see the border radius is 8 pixels, so let's paste the background color here, and the border radius will be 8 pixel, 1 pixel border. And this is the border color, the border style is dashed, so just paste the border color code here and make this dashed. So now we have to add a max width on this paragraph. So you can see here the paragraph width is 541 pixels. So let's make it the max width 540 pixel. Yeah, now this is perfect. Now we have to add this video. To add this video we have to use Videolytics, otherwise we cannot use this video. So let's see. So for this we have to add a new section. So let's add a new section first and add a row, and we can see here the row width is 1240 pixel, and here 10 pixel padding. So let's see, this is 1218. So let's make the row width 1220 pixel. And to add this video we have to use Videolytics. So let's add a just video placeholder here. So now we will make this part, and let's see. For this we have to add a new section. So let's add a new section, and we have to add some padding. So left right will be 15, and the padding bottom is 32 pixel. And let's see the padding top. On this section there is not any padding top, but we can see here on this text here it's margin 48 pixel. So we will add the margin for this text here, 48 pixel padding top on this section. So let's copy this text, and we can see the font size is 32 pixels. So let's add a row first, and let's add a paragraph. It will be 32 bold, and the font family will be Jost. And let's make the line height 1.4, and let's see, it's 45 here, and here 44. So it's almost similar. Now we have to add this timer. We have to do some custom code to make this timer. So let's add a default timer. So if we check here, we'll see a timer. Yeah, here on this card tab, just drag it, and this is the custom HTML for the timer. So let's drag it here under this text, and just delete this container. Though this is not same, so we have to customize this code. So let's remove this HTML, and we have to remove this div. We have to do some custom code here. So I will skip this part, this timer, and let's delete this HTML. So we will make this offer section now. To add this offer section we have to add another row. So just add a new row under this paragraph, and this time we have to choose the third option. This is 3-column row, and we have to add some margin top. It is 10 pixel. So let's add 10 pixel margin top, and you can see here padding 10 pixel left and right. So we can add 20 pixel gap here. So just add 20 pixel here, Let's make this column one column, and let's remove this space. So we can see here the row width is 1236, so let's make it 1220. And inside this row we have to actually let's remove this row and select this row, make it 1220 pixel, and under this text we can add a container, and on the margin top is 10 pixels. So now let's add two new box. So here total 3 box, and let's add 20 pixel gap, and this time the alignment will be right, so it will be start from bottom. So now let's make this first product. So now we have to add a new container, and you can see here padding top and bottom 12 pixel. So just avoid this padding. We have to add a border, so let's see, this is the border color, and the border radius is 20 pixel. So yeah, so just select this container and add 1 pixel border, and the border radius will be 20 pixel. So now we have to copy this text and add a paragraph, and let's see the padding. It is 10 pixel left, right, and 8 pixel top and bottom, and we have to add a border bottom on this paragraph. So now we have to just click here, and now it's unlocked. Now just keep the bottom border and remove all border. And you can see the font size is 18 pixel, and this is the color code, and the line height is 24. So let's make it 1.4. and now it's good. So now we have to add a new container under this paragraph. So just click here and select the container and drag it under this paragraph. So on this container we can see padding top and bottom is 20, left right 15. So let's make it 15 and top bottom will be 20. So now inside this container we have to add another container, and this container will be total 2 box. So let's add a new box, and you can see the first box width is 169. So let's make it 170 pixel, and let's add the image, and you can see the image width is 150 pixels. So let's add an image, and now we have to select the container and make sure it's center aligned. So let's add this part, and let's copy this text, and we can see the font size is 28 pixels. So let's add a paragraph. It will be bold, and the text alignment will be left. And let's see the line height and color. So you can see the line height is 28. So let's make it 1. Yeah, This is good, and let's copy this text, and we can see here margin bottom is 8 pixel and here is 16 pixels. So let's add a new paragraph, and this paragraph margin top will be 8 pixel and bottom will be 16 pixel. Let's make it left align, and this is 16 pixel and the line height is 14 pixels, so just make it 1. This is 18 pixel and 24 pixel line height. So let's copy this text, make it left align, and let's see the color code, and we can see the line, the font weight is 500, so we cannot make the font weight 500, so just keep the normal font. And now we have to select this part and just click here, this on this icon. Now it's so now this is good. So now we have to add this button, and we can see here 26 pixel space. So let's add a button and add 26 pixel margin top and make it stretch so it is full width, and we can see padding left right will be 10 pixel, and we cannot see any padding top and bottom, but we have to add padding top bottom. And let's see the background color first, and the border radius is 60 pixel, and let's copy this text, and we can see the font size is 20 pixel. So let's add here, and let's copy this text also, and just enter and paste the text here, and we can see the color for the color is same, so this is the color code. So just paste the color code here. Yeah, so now this is good, and make the line spacing 1, and this text will be bold. So just select and click on Ctrl B to make this part bold, and this part is 14 pixels, so just select and make it 14. Yeah, so now this is good, but we can see the button height is 78 pixel, and if we see our button it is 70 pixels, so we have to add 8 pixels. So let's make it 90, or we can make it 20, so the button height is now 80 pixel. And now it is good, and this button we have to just go to interaction and click on this plus icon, and now we have to choose yes link, and we have to disable this option, and let's save it, and we have to add product first here, then we can add the link, so we will do it later. So now let's add this image. We can see the width is 245 and margin top is 60 pixel. So here also 60, so let's make the margin top and bottom 60, and this text is 14 pixel. The line height is 20 pixels, so let's make it 1.4. Yeah, now this is good. Now we have to make the second product. So before make the second product, let's select this container and go to tablet view. Now we have to make this orientation horizontal. Also select the parent container and make it horizontal. And now we have to fix this container, so just click here. So now if we make any changes, it will be apply only on the tablet view. So let's make it 120. Yeah, 100 is good. So now let's go to the mobile view and make the orientation horizontal. We'll make this mobile responsive later. So let's go to the next product. So now we can select the container and duplicate this first product and drag it on the second box. So now let's see. So let's copy this background color and we have to edit on this container. So just click on this plus icon and choose color, and for this text, this paragraph, just select this paragraph and make the background color this one. And now we have to add the border radius, so it is 20 pixels, so let's make it 20. And now we have to click here, and now we can make this 0, so it will apply only on top left and top right. And this is white color. Yeah, we can see the container padding is same. So let's replace the image. This one is 150 also. So let's copy this text. And the font size is 48 pixel. Yeah, this is good. And let's copy this text and yeah, this is now perfect. And now let's fix the button first, then we will add this part. So this is the button background color, and the text color is white. Yeah, this is good. And we can see here a border, so let's see the border color. This is the border color. Now we can see the border, and we have to remove this border. Yeah, now this is fine. So now we will add this part. So let's add a container first. So inside this container we will add another container, so just duplicate and edit inside this one. So now on this container we have to add a new box, and the first box it will be, we can see 30 pixel. So let's make it 30 and make sure it is center aligned. Yeah, let's make it left aligned. So now let's add an image, and let's upload this icon and make it 18 pixel. Yeah, now it's good. So now we have to add this text. So now we have to add a new container inside this the second box, and this time we have to make the alignment center and add a new box, and let's add a paragraph and make it left align. You can see the font size is 16 pixel, and the font rate is 500, so you can keep 400. We can keep normal font weight, and make sure the container box with this fit content. Yeah, so now let's copy this paragraph, this text. This is also 16 pixels, so we can duplicate this text, and this is 700, so this time this font will be bold. And now it looks perfect, but we can see here this is not center aligned. So let's select this container and make it center aligned. Also you have to add a border bottom. So let's add this, let's copy this border color, and you can see the padding bottom is 3 pixels. So let's add the padding, and now we have to click here and remove all other border width, so just keep the border bottom. Let's make this padding bottom 5 pixel. So now it looks more yeah, so now it looks more similar. So now let's fix this on the other devices also. So just make the orientation horizontal. Yeah, so now we can duplicate this container, first container. Yeah, let's see the preview, and we can see here is less gap, so we have to add some more gap. So we can do we can add margin top here. Let's add 5 pixel. We can see here is more gaps, so let's make it, I think, 8. Yeah, now it looks more similar. Yeah, so let's replace the text. this color code will be like black, and also we have to make just click here. So now it looks perfect. Yeah, so this product is perfect. So now you can go to the third product. So just select the parent container and duplicate this container, and let's move it on the third box. Now let's replace the background color. Yeah, now it looks good. And now let's replace the image. And let's remove the first container and remove the margin top. And here we can see a different border color, so let's change the border color. So now if we change from here, it will not work. We have to click here first, then click here, and now it will work. Now it is perfect. So now we can go to the next part. So yeah, we can see here margin top is 20 pixel, and let's add a button first. So just select the container and click on this plus icon and add a button, and let's add the margin top 20 pixel first, and then we can see padding top and bottom is 10 pixel, and left right will be 0. Also you can see here some padding 32 pixel, so let's add this on the margin. So it will be 52 and padding bottom will be 32, and we can see the button width is 700 pixels. So let's set the max width 700 pixel. Now let's remove the background color. So just click here and we can make this background color transparent. And the font size will be 18 pixel, and we have to add a underline. And I think this is good now, and make sure this button link will be no link. So if we click here, it will redirect to the next step. So let's add this last section. So we have to add a new section and add a one row, and now we can see top and bottom 56. So you have to select the section and add some padding. Left right will be 15 and top bottom will be 56. Also you can see here a border, top border. So let's add a border. And now this is an image, so let's add this image. It is 150 pixel, and you can see the row width is 1240 pixels. So let's make it 1240. So now we have to copy this text, so let's copy this part first, and this is 18 pixel. So this is the color code, and we can see margin top will be 20 and padding will be 10 pixel. And we have to add any space here, add a space here. So now this is looks perfect. Now we have to add this text, so you can duplicate this paragraph and just keep 20 pixel margin top. This is same size and same color, I think. Yeah, same color. So now this is perfect. So just to make the line height 1.3, I think. Now it will be perfect. Yeah, now it looks more similar. So the desktop version is finished. So now we have to make this mobile responsive. So let's fix the tablet view first. So just select this container and fix the orientation. Here everything is good. Yeah, so now let's go to the mobile view, and now we have to go to the mobile view, and let's make this orientation horizontal. And we can see the font size is 12 pixel. So let's fix the font size first. And we can see the space, the gap will be 2 pixels. So let's click here first and then make it 2. And the spacer width is 26. So let's select the container, and first of all we have to make sure we click here, and then we have to make it 25 pixel. Still we can see here this is looks bad. So let's see. Yeah, we can see the padding left and right is 10 pixel. So let's make it 10. Yeah, so now this is perfect, and we can see padding top and bottom 8, 10. So we can now we have to click here and make it this 10 pixel. So 10 pixel is fine. Now it looks good, and now we have to fix the progress bar. It is 16 pixel height. So just click here first and then make it 16. And now this is good. So let's fix this part. We can see padding top is 16 pixel and left right 10 pixel. So let's make this 10 pixel. And now we have to make the padding top 16 pixel and padding bottom will be 15, so we can keep 15. And let's see the font size. It's 15 pixel and this is 28, and we have to make the orientation horizontal. Though this is not perfect, we have to do some custom code to make this perfect, so I will skip this part now. And let's make the alignment left. So now it looks good. Yeah, this is fine. So let's go to the next part. You can see here margin top is 24 pixel and left right will be 15. So we can keep the left right padding and the margin top will be 24 pixel. Yeah, so this is good. So now we can see the second box is start from the first. So we can select the container and make the orientation vertical reverse. Though this one, the second one is not start. So let's fix the visual part first and then we'll fix this. So you can see the font size is 15 pixel. Also you can see the font family is Leto, and here DM Sense, but on the mobile it's Leto, but we can keep DM Sense. So let's make it 15. We can see here some more padding, so we can make the padding left right 20 pixel. So I think now it will be perfect. Yeah, now it looks better. And this image size is 140. So just select the container and make it 140 pixel. And now it looks better. And let's see, this font size is 36, 15, 17. So 36, 15, and this one will be 17. Yeah, now it is perfect. So now we have to just fix this alignment. So just just click here and then make it left align. But here we have to add some margin top on this image, so make sure this is only on mobile. So we have to click here first and then let's make it 4 pixel and let's see. Yeah, now I think 4 pixel is perfect. So we have to do on all container. Here is we can see some more space. So it is 15 and 3, so it will be 18. So we can do here let's make it like 40 or 45. And yeah, now it is perfect. This is 12 pixel. So let's fix the other product. So it will be 40. And here you can see this is 24. Mm, and now it looks perfect. And let's see. Yeah, we have to add some space here, so just make it 45. And here let's make it vertical. And now we have to duplicate the first container, and we have to now hide this one on mobile, and this one will be hide on desktop and tablet. So now let's move this under the last product, and we can see here the gap is 20 pixel, and let's see their gap. Here is 20, so we can keep 20. And now we have to select this container add 20 pixel margin top. So this time we don't have to click here, because this container is only visible on mobile. We have to decrease the font size on this button. And yeah, it is good. So this part is fine. Now we have to fix this. We can see this font size is 15 pixel, so let's make it 15. And here we have to add some more line height, so just click here and then let's make it 1.8. Yeah, now it looks better. This is 150, and this text, this is 14 pixel, so let's make it 14. So now I think everything is perfect. Yeah, we have to make this link, so let's go to the desktop view, and here we have to select this part and just click here. Now we have to add the URL, so I'll add hash. So now everything is perfect. So let's see. Yeah, the mobile version is good, and the desktop version is also fine. So the page is finished. So now we have to add the product. So just go to the funnel and click on add products. So this is a one-time product, so just click on continue. So let's copy this product name, and the price will be 29.95. Now we can duplicate this product, and let's change the product name and the price. So now if we refresh this page, so now we have to select this button and go to interaction. Let's add a on click interaction. So just click on this plus icon, and now we have to choose the interaction. The interaction will be OTO yes link, and now we have to disable this option. Let's select the product first. So this is the first product and it is automatically disabled. So now just select save, and let's add the same thing on the second product. So this is the second product and this is the last product. Now we have to go to the mobile view and we have to select this button also, because this container is hidden on desktop. So let's go to interaction and choose the first product. So now everything is perfect. So the function is good. So now one thing is remaining. So if we refresh this page, the offer section will appear after some times of page load. So to do this, we have to add some custom code. So let's add a custom HTML here and remove the margin top. And now we have to add some custom code. So let's click on custom, edit custom HTML and paste the code here. By the way, I generated this code using Claude. So now we have to copy this ID and we have to select this section and go to data and just paste the ID here. So now if we refresh our page, let's see. Yeah, we can see by default the offer section is hidden, and after some time it will open. So let's make the visible time. It is 2 minutes, so let's make it 1 second. And if we make it 10 seconds, it will be better for understand. So if we refresh the page after 10 seconds of page load, the offer section will appear. So yeah, now you can see the offer section is appeared. So this is perfect, and let's refresh this page and we can see here some gaps. So it is almost 60 pixels. So let's add a 60 pixel padding bottom on this section. So just add 60 pixel padding bottom. So yeah, now this is good, and this is working on mobile also. Yeah, the offer section is appeared. So yeah, now everything is perfect, and yeah, thank you for watching this video.